During my fortune-telling livestream, I told everyone that one reading costs $10,000. When people heard the price, they started roasting me, calling me a greedy scammer who only cares about money. Then some rich guy dropped the 10 grand just to prove I was a fraud. But I hit him with a massive truth bomb right away. I told him his wife was currently cheating on him, and that wasn't even the worst part. They were actually plotting to kill him for his inheritance. He went ballistic, screaming and cussing at me. I didn't even argue, I just gave a little laugh and said, "Believe it or not, just go home and see for yourself. Right now the three of them are in your house together. If you drive home now, you'll catch them red-handed." Dragon River stared at his screen, his face turning pale as he tried to process the words. His logic told him it was a lie, but my tone was so certain it started to mess with his head. He gritted his teeth and said, "Fine, I'm going to stream the drive home right now, so the whole world can see you're a fake. And if my wife is innocent, I'm suing you into the ground and making sure you rot in a prison cell." The second he said that, the comments section exploded. Everyone was losing their minds over the drama. A billionaire live streaming a cheating scandal. People said it was better than a movie. Everyone told each other to get the popcorn ready, and the word started spreading like crazy. It went from one person to 10, and then hundreds of people started piling into the stream. The viewer count hit over 1,000 in just a few seconds. Dragon River didn't say another word to the camera. He just switched his phone to his front-facing lens. Everyone watched as he got into his black Rolls-Royce. A few minutes later, the gates of a fancy luxury villa neighborhood appeared on the screen. It was Peak Villa, the most expensive area in the city. One house there costs a literal fortune. The viewers were shocked by the wealth on display, and the comments were flying by in a blur. Dragon River heard the notifications but stayed focused. He had given his wife a perfect life. He couldn't believe she'd throw it away as he stood at his door. His tall frame looked stiff under the bright security lights. He reached for the door, ready to prove I was lying. He held his phone up to the electronic lock, preparing to type in their wedding anniversary date. The entire chat went completely silent. Everyone was waiting for the door to open. People were making bets on whether the wife was guilty. Some were nervous, others were just there for the show. Just as his finger was about to hit the keypad, my voice cut through the silence of the stream again. I told him not to bother because the code had been changed. Dragon River's hand stopped in mid-air. I read out a sequence of numbers he had never seen before. I told him to try 1145 and 14. Dragon River's eyes went wide with shock. How could a stranger know his password was different? And what was the significance of those numbers? A cold sense of dread started to wash over him. The chat froze as everyone realized this was getting real. People were wondering if it was just a lucky guess, but the accuracy was starting to get creepy. With thousands of people watching his every move, his shaking fingers slowly typed in the numbers I gave him. The lock clicked and the door swung open. The chat went dead as the reality of the situation hit. It was clear that things were about to get very ugly. Dragon River pushed the door open with a heavy hand. The house was dark, but the porch light spilled inside, and he saw something by the shoe rack. Right next to his wife's designer heels were two pairs of expensive men's shoes. One was Gucci and the other was Prada. Neither of them were his size. He slowly looked up toward the master bedroom. He could see a faint glow coming from under the door, and he heard muffled voices coming from inside. He stood there for a moment, completely paralyzed. Then he started walking up the stairs, one painful step at a time. Each footfall felt like a knife to the chest. He was hurting and the phone camera was shaking in his hand. The viewers were all holding their breath, watching the intense drama unfold in real time. The tension was at an all-time high. The closer he got to the bedroom door, the clearer his wife's voice became as she called someone baby.